Good morning, everyone. Right, oh, just thought I'd come out for a walk using a new head on the cane. Here we go, let's show you. Let's have a look. See, this is like a roller. Because of the way I can see, I thought it would be more beneficial to have this on my left side where I can't see people. It can roll along safely so people can avoid it. But I thought, well, what I think and what will happen will probably be two separate different things. Hopefully people will see it and understand. It's a little bit difficult to control a little bit more. Doesn't help that my left hand side's the wafty side. So my hand spasms so the wheel goes all over the show. But generally it's all right. It's not too bad. There we go, we're up in the park today. There we go, you can see the old fountains working. Right, oh, it's beautiful up here today. Right, Sarah's just mooching along, as always, having a little slow sniff around. Right, but yeah, come up here, at least it's not raining yet. Got caught really badly yesterday. And I didn't even have the waterproof jacket on. I literally had a gilet. I got absolutely drenched. But yeah, just look, right, have a little chat, just as we normally do. I've had some news from one of my family members who's younger than me. They won't mind me saying his name's Tom. Doesn't live down this way, lives in the Midlands. And I found out about nine weeks ago he had a stroke as well. So he's in his 40s, I think. So it just shows you that it can happen to anyone at any time. Now, with my stroke, how it occurred is, as the majority of younger stroke people, sufferers tend to be, they find out that they have PFOs. Now, I'd like to tell you what it means. Patrulia ovula volume or something, I can't remember, but I know it's a PFO, where there's a hole in the heart, and it allows thick blood and clotting to go through, and that's how we found out what happened with mine. Now, I'm a bit worried for my cousin because he was working lots of hours in his own business. He is now suffering right side weakness, but he was having a poor diet, so it was all some life choices. But if he'd known that he had a PFO from an early age, he could have adapted his lifestyle for it. But it doesn't seem to me that we do the tests. And I thought it might be quite interesting if doctors or whatever, if there's a history in the family of strokes and PFOs, surely they should then check children of the family, especially if it's male orientated only, which it does seem to be in our family, because my dad had a hole in the heart from a child, and his didn't repair till well into his late 50s, and mine obviously didn't repair. I was in my 50s. My cousin was obviously in the late 40s. So this could be a trend that happens quite a bit, but it'll be good if it's a trait that happens to your family, if your GP or doctor can send your children for echograms so that they can monitor and maybe advise real diets, because they don't know diets. Like, no GP has an understanding of true dietary requirements that could be really useful to reduce inflammation and clotting. But we believe that obviously we got something called like sticky blood, thick blood, so they give you the medication for it. But what they don't do is they don't teach you that from an early age you could have cumin or other natural substances that will thin out the blood. So pomegranate juice, beetroot juice, anything basically red will help and that would be very beneficial to your blood. And thins it out. Even red wine, that works, and that's more enjoyable. But if you know that from an early age, you can factor that into your lifestyle. But unfortunately, we don't teach children or adults this. We expect them to be able to know, but we don't know. We need to pass that knowledge down. And this is what I'm trying to do, educate people out there to other things that could actually help. Now, I was shocked when Tom told me, or when I found out Tom had actually had a stroke as well. It's understandable, but it just really shows how many people do suffer them, a lot more than what we think, and of young working age. So I promote a few things really. One of them is a group which is called Different Strokes. They are primarily stroke survivors of working age, where Stroke Association, as much as they do good work, generally is more focused for geriatric patients. That's not what we are. So our needs are slightly different, and we need to go from there. Right. But guys, that's just a quick one for this morning. Hopefully we can move forward and change, and we'll speak soon. All right, take care. I'm just about to, if you can have a look where I normally walk up there, we've got a blockade in the way. I've just had some logs rolling down at me earlier where there's nobody there to actually stop anyone. There's no barriers, there's no signage to say footpath closed or anything. So with the partial sighted, it's not really sensible. So these are the sort of things we have to deal with on a day-to-day, but they're overlooked by many people, mainly contractors. Well, we'll go from there. All right, and I'll see you all later, guys. Take care. All right.